Classes were.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention to the front? I was sitting right at the back just now, and I've never really sat at the back before. Today I was there at the back and I realized how goddamn noisy you guys are at the back. I wonder how the people at the front are able to listen. But anyway, here's my closing speech. I rushed down for. Now, apologies for not being here since the beginning of the meeting. I was upstairs at the all-rounder student program launch. It's just basically where they take all the round students and put them inside a workshop. So yeah, I was there. Jamie was there as well. I don't know which part of you is wrong, Jamie, but yeah. Anyway, she was inside. Shots fired. Shots fired. Anyway, moving on. Thank you so much for being here for the entire meeting. I see a bit of attrition towards the side. Some of them have already left. But at the same time, I want to talk again about the biggest event we're going to have in 2 days' time. I know, you guys are sick of it. No, hey. Come on, these 2 days are probably one of the most exciting and the most stressful days that me and my exco are probably going to have. Now, if you ever date any of my excos for the next 2 days, for example, you date Ellie, and then you look into her eyes, you're going to see a flame in her eyes. That's not the flame of passion, that's the flame of encender. That's how bloody stressed out we are. And that's how much we are thinking about encender all the time. Now the good news is we already have over 500 registrants for the event. Now for a club that's never done a big event before, getting 500 registrants is a testimony of the amount of hard work put in by every single one of the exco and the organizing committee. This is a huge round of applause. For a free event means that there will be attrition, so there may not be 500 people who turn up. We're expecting about 300 to 400. Now, for those of you who haven't signed up here yet, I believe it's definitely going to be a very good opportunity for you to learn from a lot of good people. And I will not promote the event anymore because I've done that enough. What I would like to talk about that I haven't talked about is the reason why, when I took over as president, I envisioned this event, why I wanted to have this event, how I managed to convince the exco to put in so much hard work for this thing. Because the reason when I joined Toastmaster was that nobody knew about, I'll be honest, I joined Toastmaster because they told me there was free food. I'll be honest. Right? And when I joined TM, after a while, I realized when I told my other friends about TM, they'd be like, see me run Toastmasters. They're like, what the hell is it? And that was one thing that always sort of bugged me a lot. So when I became the exco, one thing I knew was that we have to ramp up publicity. We have to let the student body know about what is it that we do at this club. So that was one thing, and we knew that a flagship event would be something that would help us to enlighten the student body about what it is that we do here. Flagship event was Encender. Another thing was that I knew that the membership for last year, we had ballooned from about 20 plus people to close to about 50 plus just last year. Now a little bit of history on TM is that 7 years ago when this club started in SIM, we're one of the oldest clubs in SIM, within the first year there were over 75 members within 1 year. Now what that meant was that it brought a host of problems, because remember 7 years ago, no such thing as Telegram, no such thing as WhatsApp, 70 people asking for speaking slots by SMSing the VPE, single SMS by SMS, and the Vice President for Education, who's only one of them, who has to handle all that issue. So when they realized there's so much of logistic issues, they decided to cut the club down, and we became a very exclusive club. To join the club, it wasn't a simple matter of paying money. You had to sit through interview to join a Toastmaster club, this club itself. So by that, and they stopped publicizing the whole club, and by that we managed to scale the whole TM down to about 20 plus members. And the seniors 7 years ago had the reason why. The club had no club culture. We were just born, there was no way that we could cater to so many people at once. So for 5 years, the club always stuck to a number of 20 to 30. But for the 5 years, what we gained was a huge and a very rich club culture. And that is the reason why I believe that we could again expand and be able to cater to the massive numbers with which the club has started. Because now we have something that's very important, which is bonding. Again, also because Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp all makes everything so much simpler to cater to a much larger audience. So now, if the club membership grows, it's my job and duty to tell you guys what to expect. Now, and Sender will have over 350 to 400 people coming down. Imagine what happens if you close 10% of them as members. 35 to 40 new members. That's a huge amount. What is it in it for you guys? Yeah, you're going to meet a lot of new people. Logistical issues, we're going to have to move to a much bigger lecture theatre. So your public speaking skills will not be in a small and cozy lecture theatre like this, but probably an auditorium or a lecture theatre much bigger than this. Speaking slots, going to be a lot more difficult to get. So you're going to have to approach Eric a lot earlier. Appointment holder slots, a lot of people are going to have to ask for that. And that means the number of meetings that we may have may increase. Now we already have 3 per month. Might have to increase it to 4 per month. My exco is already like, what the shit? Yeah, but they will have to. They will have to cater for something. Elections, exco elections might be pushed earlier. My exco might need help. A lot of changes are going to come. Now, but that means the bonding will not change. Because this club is a family. This club is my family. And one thing about family is that nobody gets left behind. Right. But so the thing about my family is that it's very well bonded. So the amount of bonding there is very strong. But when the club grows, the bonds will become even more stretched. But the main point is, if you let go of those bonds, the club will just lose the club culture it has taken so long to develop. So what's the most important point for you guys is, even if the club grows to a massive size, you guys still stick together and you guys still continue to do what we love to do, which is come be part of my family. Alright, so please continue to thank you. So please continue to come down for our regular chapter meetings, which become more regular. But before I end, I believe I have a ribbon presentation to do. So can I have the results?
Sharath, can I stop recording?
Oh, please go ahead. Yeah, stop.